What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Charles here, aka the Bearded Guru. So first and foremost, welcome to Guru Scripts. This video is pretty much going to explain how to create your slider using the input fields down here at the bottom. So essentially what we'll have is each one of these little blocks will contain the URL for the image itself, and then if you wanted to set it so that if somebody clicked on that image, what URL you would like to send them to. And then every time you click the add new button or add new image, it's going to create another basically image group, and the same thing, image URL, and then the click through link for that image. You can have as many of these as you want. Keep adding these till the cows come home. And say you want to make this kind of compress a little bit, you can always collapse them down and then go to town, add more new images. If you want to remove, just click on the minus symbol here and it'll take away all the images that you don't want to keep. Finally, you come down here and you put the delay, how often you want the slides to move. So every 4 seconds, 7 seconds, and just put this in seconds. So if it was if you wanted it to last every 7 seconds, you'd put 7 there. Then your direction, we can go left, we can go right, we can go up, and we can go down. And then of course, if you want the buttons, the navigation buttons at the bottom of the slider, check yes for yes, uncheck for no. I'm just going to leave those in there. So what we do here, now we would just grab some images. Let's see. Sorry, just getting some image links here. So essentially you'll just grab your image link, get rid of some of these, we don't need all of these showing. So we're going to just do 3 images here just for demonstration purposes. Then you paste your URL for the image right there. Paste our second image in. We paste our third image in. Now granted, you can, like I said, you can throw in a URL, like so. Say if you wanted to send them to Google, if they clicked on one of your images, you would just throw the URL of that website you want to push them once they click on that link, and just throw it there in that input box. But we're not going to do any of that because we don't really need to do that. But once we have all these settings set, we'd hit, let's see, we're going to go up with this one. We're going to hit generate. At this time, it's going to show you a preview of what your slider is going to look like. As far as buttons, like I said, these are the buttons at the bottom. These are your images. The direction it's moving, which we chose up, so the images are sliding up, except for now it's going to roll down because that's what happens at the end of the sequence. Yeah. So what you'll need to do at this point, this is when you just basically have to throw in a couple places of code, as you can see here, 1, 2, and then we link the JS file, and then boom, you've got your slider. So I am trying to find something to work in. Sorry, I got a bad habit of working on other monitors when I'm messing around. So we'll just choose any page. It really doesn't matter. We'll just choose this one. Just because, right? So now we got that opened up. Then we head over into the editor. All right, so now at this point, all you need to do, say we want to put this in a 3-column block. Drop that in there. And we're going to space this out a little bit. We're going to add a custom JS HTML element right there. We're going to click on that. So now what we're going to do is we go back into Guru Scripts. We're going to grab this custom HTML JS code here. We're going to go back to our code editor and we're going to paste that in. Make sure you are using your keyboard shortcuts when you paste stuff into ClickFunnels, especially. So once you have that done, you're going to click out of there. Now we're going to grab the CSS here that's needed for that slider to work. We're going to go up to settings. We're going to go up to custom CSS. We're going to paste that in and close that out. The last thing we need to do is grab our download. We're going to download our JS file. This is going to be needed to be linked to all of your pages where your slider's working so that all the JS functions properly. So essentially what you can do is just grab this from a, you can upload this into like Amazon S3. That's where I currently have mine. But once you have that in there, then you can link out to it. I would offer the storage space myself, but unfortunately I am just getting going with this, so that could be something that happens later on in the future. But for now you will need to host your own JS file here. And so let me get in my Amazon S3 account so that I can get the URL for that. Oh, actually, duh, already right there. So when you click on this, this is actually going to download from my S3 account. So then you'll go up here, and then under tracking code, we're going to come here to footer, and we're going to open script tag. We're going to do source equals, and we're going to paste that URL in. Close quotations, and then close that tag out, and there you go. So after we have that set, we're going to hit save. We're going to preview this page, and voila, and there you have your image slider transitioning up as we called it, and 7-second delay in between. So this is how you're going to utilize this section here. And if you have any questions, head over to the Facebook group and post them there, and I will get to them as soon as I can. So once again, thanks for joining Google Scripts. Catch you next time.